any room here, do come forward. I feel like this is they're all at church or something. Okay, we're all squeezed in at the back, yes. Come all forward. There's a few more. So, I'd like to welcome you all to the book launch this evening, and to this very special event, namely the launch of the book Balloo, A Hidden History. This is obviously a very special event for the writers and their families, and I hope you enjoy the event and get a moment to catch up with Moira, Lesley and Leanna later on. It was 6 years ago that this concept of a book or a walking tour, as it originally was intended perhaps, came to, as we discussed it at the old Balloo house, at Lesley's house. It's amazing that we've come to this night to launch the book, which is absolutely fantastic. We got a chance to look at it this evening before the end of the launch. It is wonderful. The research, the work that they have done is incredible. So I just want to congratulate you for all the work you've done from a personal perspective.
Hear, hear.
I'm sure you'll agree that it's fitting to launch the book here in Florida Manor. Florida Manor is a splendid place to do this event in. It was chosen by Moira and Lesley Leanna due to its close connections with the Balloo area, certainly in the 18th and 19th centuries, with the Gordon family being one of the major landowners of the area, and of course the Gordon papers, which are in Crowley, document the life and history of this whole entire townland, as it were, in wider vicinity. Obviously, writing a book of this nature is extremely difficult. Nobody would take this on willingly. Maybe you have to be crazy. And obviously it's difficult to know what to add in, what to take out, what to put in, and so on. But of course, this book, having looked to it last night and today, the book is wonderful in that it is detailed without being overly local in that sense, and that it appeals to a wide range of people and tells the story of the people who lived in this area and their story. And of course, that's something we can then pass on to future generations, which is incredible. So it has a lasting legacy. I work in Crowley. I'm not mentioning Crowley too much, but I work in Crowley, and I'll let you into a little secret. Some of our most popular records relate to Killinchy. Don't ask me why they're like that. Don't ask me why they're so popular.
If you're
it's
wearing
not
white all the time, wasn't it?
No, that's not You're still my punchline here. But no, it is ironic that Killinchy is quite a popular area. Whether it's people do different things, travel widely, we just don't know. But certainly they do make up quite a big proportion of our holdings, compared to the size of the area itself. From a purely personal perspective though, someone who is passionate about local history, this book to me says it's the beginning of something, not the end of this, the entire story of this area. It should encourage us all then, hopefully, to delve deeper and to look at the various aspects of the book and hopefully do your own research, or at least find out and talk to other people about what's in the book and about what other history there is about this area. Of course, the authors could have put 10 times the amount of material in the book, and of course it's not published, but hopefully we'll get to hear more about that in the months and years to come. There's one little thing I want to say. There was a local farmer many years ago, and he used to say, he's long gone, he used to say how wonderful where he lived Killinchy was and so on, and of course in Balloo. And a neighbour said, you know what? And he says, Robin, he saw this man with Robin, he says, Robin, he says, there's a big wide world out there, not just Balloo and Killinchy. You know, Killinchy is not the centre of the universe. And of course the man retorted back and said, well, where is it then? Is it Killalay? So it was very witty, and both laughed of course. But of course, it's, whilst Killinchy is not the centre of the universe, of course it's not, we can still enjoy the sentiment of what that person said. So without further ado, as I'm being kept to time, I would now like to introduce our main speaker, who is Philip Crawford. And Philip is the former head of creative learning at the Lyric Theatre, and he is also now, that he's left that role, he is now a freelance theatre director and of course a friend to the writers. So Philip, you have